Real quick before we get started, we have something really cool we want to tell you about.
The Play to Win cEDH tournament at Cloud City Games is back.
January 10th will be our 96-player proxy-friendly tournament, and on the 11th, we'll have day 2 of on-demand pods.
These tournaments always sell out fast, so check the link below for all of the info that you'll need, like how to register correctly and all that stuff, so you can make sure that you are actually registered for the event.
Now let's get into the video. Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week we're joined by our patron, Old and Groompy, aka Mr. Groompy, aka Don, for his very own episode of cEDH with Play to Win.
Don, do you want to let people know who you are? Just kind of like an intro hello at the beginning of the video.
I don't even know what I would say.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code Play to Win 5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks like being able to get your own episode of Play to Win at our highest tier.
So we have Don on LONIS. You haven't got a clue, but I do. Cam on LUMRA, Co-Food Chain Bear. Tyler on Kenny and the Pets, and I'm playing SISAY. Are there any pre-games?
None for me.
No.
Don, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Take us away.
Draw for turn. Command Tower, Mox, Amber. Pass.
Draw for turn, Command Tower into Delighted Halfling and pass.
Draw card, Volcanic Islands, Mana Vault. Pass turn.
I'm gonna draw Prismatic Vista as my land, and I'll crack it and go get a forest. Cast the Mox Diamond. Bin Petrified Field. Carpet of Flowers. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Spire of Industry. Pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play this Three of Tails. Cast a Kinnan. Arcane Signet. Play go.
Draw card, Misty Rainforest. Fetch that Misty Rainforest.
I have a response.
You're kidding me.
Flash in a Wanshi Tong. It'll just enter as a 1/1. Put a +1/+1 on him and draw.
I'll find Bayou, cast the Soulstone. That's mana, none of it's white, and there's a Wanshi in play. All good SISAY things. I will pass my turn.
All right, I'll get a draw. I will make a singular mana with Carpet of Flowers of green because I targeted Dylan. But listen to me here. I should not have kept this hand.
We all shouldn't have kept our hands except for Tyler, it seems.
Apparently, yeah. Verdant Catacombs is my land. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. And I'm gonna cast the LONIS. Full attack, Kinnan.
38.
Pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Cast the Wandering Archaic. I'll strip it.
Untap, draw for turn. Cast Demonic Tutor. Pay for the Wandering Archaic trigger. I will search my library then and give Don, our guest, another card once I do so.
I appreciate that.
I have found my card, Command Tower, right after I complained about not having white sources last turn and then tutored my library. 100% I tutored for a Command Tower there. Yeah.
4 mana Command Tower. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Put this Faboro Elder on the stack. Pass turn.
I'll get a draw. Dylan, I'm still gonna target you for a green. Here's Lotus Field. That'll make me sacrifice 2 lands. Pass the turn. That's why I kept the hand, because I saw Lotus Field and I went, oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
And what an idiot.
Yeah, I feel like you need the untapper with Lotus
You
Field
need
or
the
something
untapper,
something that does something.
Untap, draw a card. Ancient Tomb, Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. Have Jaheira enter, which will evolve my LONIS here. Create a clue. 5, Court of Calling, and I will tap my Ancient Tomb, losing 2, we're at Wandering Archaic.
Cam, are we dead? Do you know?
This doesn't get Extruder.
I can tell you what I'm getting. It's not gonna win me the game, but it'll definitely set me up. I have to get one other piece for this Jaheira line. It's gonna be a Kinnan.
Oh, well, I certainly can't stand in the way of that. That would be against my...
2 Kinnans on the board? Like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Okay, yeah, I pass.
there's my Kinnan. Pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Talon Gates. Phase out. Wanshi Tong.
He's faced.
Cast Invasion of Ikoria X5. Cameron, I would love for you to defend this invasion for me, please. Go find Seedworm Muse. Go to combat, and I'm gonna swing 6 damage at my Invasion of Ikoria.
Oh, the invasion's down. Okay. Spent all this time making that token.
Casting Zilortha. I'm good to ship it.
Untap, upkeep, take 1 from my Mana Vault, and draw for turn. Savannah, Teferi, who slows the sunset.
I can interact with this, but then I probably have nothing for Dom's turn, which feels like it might be important.
If you have something, I would counter. I don't have anything, and I'm willing to show that I will not be winning on my turn.
I'm gonna take your word for it, and I'm gonna cast the Sink into Stupor.
Blowing it to my hand.
Boing.
He's putting it into hand from the stack, so it doesn't actually hit play. I will put it back onto the stack. Plus Teferi, target Fabor Elder, Command Tower, and Mana Vault. Gain 2 and go to 40. Pass turn. This is also the first time I'm playing this Teferi and SISAY on the channel, and here it looks great. This is like the best that it could ever be by untapping a Fabro and a Mana Vault and a land. Like, that's incredible. It doesn't exactly like, it can be a combo piece, but it's also just just like a ton of mana. So I've been liking it so far.
Get a draw. Like a green, targeting Dylan again with the carpet. Gaia Reach Sanitarium, cast the LUMRA. LUMRA trigger mills, Havenwood Battlegrounds, City of Traders, Crystal Vein, and Court of Calling all into my graveyard. So that means that everything but Court of Calling comes back into play tapped. I will pass.
And then step, I'm just going to activate Kinnan. Later, I will want this Valley Flood color, so I'll play that, and you're good to go.
My Wan Chi will unphase, and then I will untap. Draw. Tropical Island, Ancient Tomb, losing 2. Spire of Industry for a green. Cast the Cabbage Merchant.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Tap my clue for 2 green to sacrifice itself. Put a +1/+1 on Wan Chi. Draw a card. Grinding Station. Pass after that.
And step, I'll activate Kinnan again. That's funny. Devoted Druid. It's funny because in the same 5 was Machine God's Effigy, so like...
Oh, that's so rough.
Untap, draw for turn, cast a Sowing Microspawn. Cast trigger, go find a land.
Wan Chi trigger, draw, and he will get an extra counter.
Found a Guy's Cradle. Tap that for 8. Put a Kinnan activation on the stack. Plus duplicate is my only hit there. I'm gonna have that enter as a second Seedborn Muse.
Second Seedborn Muse doesn't actually create 2 untaps in the upkeep. It's just like a static ability, but it does protect the Seedborn Muse kind of, because now if we want to get rid of the Seedborn Muse, well, there's another one there, so we have to get rid of both.
So you have to have Maelstrom Pulse to get rid of all of them.
Yeah. Sure.
Combat, send this 8/8 out to Fairy.
I have an effects before blocks, Cyclonic Rift on that thing, which is scary because you get another tutor back, a Wandering Archaic trigger.
If you choose not to pay for it, I will agree to bounce something that is not yours.
Oh, interesting. What will you bounce?
Obviously, I won't agree to bounce something on my board, but you tell me what you're most worried about, and I'll bounce it.
Truthfully, whatever you think is most threatening on either the other player's board, it's fine by me.
We'll bounce Jahira.
Okay. Cabbage Merchant from the Cyclonic Rift.
And then single target Rift at your dinosaur?
Yeah.
I think I might have just given you the game by doing this.
No, because I don't have enough mana to go find something great. You did put a creature tutor back in my hand, which is not bad for me. Pass the turn.
Cool. I thought I was going to immediately regret that and just die.
Untap. In your upkeep, I would like to take some actions.
Right, I am dead because the Valley Flood color.
No, you're not dead.
Gotta be, right? You just go get the little untapper fairy?
I have a question for the table, because this can be a win, correct?
I believe he can go find the thing that bounces a land to untap a cradle. There's no Thrasios in play.
There is a Kinnan in play, which means that Kinnan can find the Thrasios.
He seemed like he was uncertain that he was going to be able to win, but I'm pretty sure he can find, I can't remember the name of the little 2-mana fairy right now.
Abora Breeze Color. So I was uncertain, but also that's because I forgot about Breeze Color. So now that Dylan has reminded me of this, yes, I'm pretty confident I can win.
Fuck, sorry guys. I wanted my fairy around.
All right, I have Into the Flood Maw.
Is this enough for infinite mana with Talon Gates? Yes, right?
Yes.
If we bounce the Kinnan, from what I see, he doesn't have a way to recast the Kinnan, and then he just makes infinite mana, and then I think that's it from what's on board.
Yeah.
Treasure Vault is there. Never mind, we're dead 1,000 ways.
That's still infinite mana. That doesn't give him another way to cast Kinnan, but it will just like phase out your dude so that you probably can't win this turn, Dylan, because he can still phase out all of our creatures.
Yeah, I think technically bouncing the Kinnan means that we're not dead right away. I think you should wait until he puts the tutor on the stack. Otherwise, he responds to your bounce with the tutor, and then he just wins there.
Yeah, I'm fine with that then.
Well, that makes things feel a lot more complicated. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm passing in your upkeep.
I do have like a loose plan here of like, the only way is to say I can win from this spot is if I like force stuff to happen. If I force stuff to happen, then I can do something over top. So I'm trying to like make somebody do something. Make Tyler cast a tutor so that I can try to go on top.
Yeah, because if you initiate, he just responds and wins the game on top of that. So you need him to try to win the game first.
Right.
So that someone else can respond and then you can initiate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but that is the strategy here. Draw step. Draw card. SISAY onto the stack. Tap Fabro for mana, plus Teferi, targeting Fabro, the Savannah, and this Mana Vault.
I'll respond. 8 green. Kinnan activation on the stack. Image come into play as a copy of Wandering Archaic. I'm pretty sure we just lose to Dylan here.
I feel like I'm very much into this type of situation with you right now, Tyler.
It means I have to like spend this tutor because I need the Into the Flood mod to come out, because I need the Into the Flood mod to bounce the Faber Elder and the SISAY with this on the stack. Otherwise, you just win over top. And I can to accept that I just will not be able to win and push with Kinnan right now, which is what it is. Cast Invasion of Ikoria for X equals 2.
I will have a Cabbage Merchant. Those foods You know what? I'm gonna tap my food to cast my Into the Flood Maw, targeting the Kinnan.
2 Wandering Archaic triggers. I'm not going to target any of your stuff if you let me have them.
I will let you have them.
I'm going to point 1 at SISAY and 1 at Faber Elder.
Put an activation of SISAY onto the stack.
Do we know what this gets here? Because I think this can still just be a wait on the stack, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, realistically, I think the only thing I can actually do that's impactful here is flip Kinnan in response and hope that I don't know, hit a Drake and can...
Don't do that! Don't do that!
I'm going to try it. I think that's all I can do. Devoted Druid for 2 green. Untap Devoted Druid with a -1/-1 counter. Put a Kinnan activation on the stack. That's a whiff. We have achieved nothing.
Yahoo!
Dylan, can you just win?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I think I can do something cool, but I might be a mana short to win. I'm realistically not sure. I just think this is the right thing to do either way since I'm about to lose my stuff anyway. Search okay?
Yep.
Wanshi trigger. I will draw.
I'm gonna find this Derevi off of my first activation. Derevi enters, I will try to target the Faber Elder with its untap trigger. Untap Faber Elder, tap Faber Elder for Sans red again, and I will activate SISAY again. Go find Deadpool.
There's another Wanshi trigger.
Yep.
Deadpool will enter as a copy of Derevi with a switch text box, so I get a Derevi trigger targeting the Faber Elder again.
If you want to try and push against this Dawn, I've just realized that if you Minamo my Gaia's Cradle, I can then pour it all into Treasure Vault to make 4 treasures and then get exactly 1 more Kinnan activation to try and steal the SISAY and get us out of this.
I'm totally fine with that. Tap this to untap your guys.
Untap Cradle, make 9, rack Treasure Vault for X is 4 to make 4 treasures.
I think I'm okay with this because even if I whiff, now at least Tyler doesn't have a Treasure Vault, which is good, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Activate Kinnan. Well, I've hit an Enduring Vitality. Gives me more flips. Activate it once more. Oh, that's very funny.
You find the Breeze Caller.
I found a Breeze Caller.
What the hell?
Don't listen to Tyler!
Because I asked for the favor from Don, if it was instead an option to Drake your SISAY, I would do that instead, because it feels like the right thing to do. With only the option of Breeze Caller, I'm going to take the Breeze Caller.
We're still gonna die to you or doubt.
Holy hell. Pay 2 and activate Breeze Caller, targeting Gaia's Cradle, returning Talongates. Because I have 6 or more creatures, I can net mana with this Talongates Gaia's Cradle loop, which looks like this. I pay 2 and return a land, the Talongates, to untap the Gaia's Cradle. The Gaia's Cradle taps for a bunch. That bunch is enough to put Talongates into play for 4 mana, tap it, floating 1, and then activate Breeze Caller again to untap Cradle again, returning Talongates, so on and so forth. Talongates also is a filter, so it will let me go through this loop once I've produced infinite green and then filter it into blue. I will phase out all of the creatures.
Including my ones that were trying to go for a win attempt. All of our creatures are phased out and you have infinite mana. I agree to these terms. We all agree to these terms.
And then I will be able to activate Kinnan forever and ever, go until I get Thresgos. I will draw most of my deck, decline everything until I hit crop rotation. You know, make sure I don't hit Emergence Zone on the way to there. I'll crack an Emergence Zone, cast Hullbreaker Horror, and go through a Hullbreaker Horror loop. I will bounce Sowing Mycospawn and recast it with Kicker over and over to exile all of everyone's lands, and all of your creatures will be phased out. Wait until we get to my turn and cast a huge Finale of Devastation and attack everyone to death.
We're dead. We're so dead.
Yes. Yeah, good shit, Tyler. Nice win.
It's wild because, like, that is Don's really only out, is that there's 2 Gilded Drake effects in Tyler's deck and only 1 Orboro Breeze Caller. So, like, the odds of Tyler hitting something to stop you and not win are still, like, a little bit better. It just so happens that it's enough to find Breeze Caller instead.
I feel like I almost got away with something there. Tyler was in a very advantageous position and probably in most situations is going to win that game. So I feel I got lucky to even get to a point where I could put something on the stack because someone probably should have like responded to my SISAY being cast or something like that. But either way, great win, Tyler. I thought that was a super cool game.
Yeah, the Wandering Archaic for Tyler ended up being huge there too. Like, there was probably a way for him to say, if you bounce my Kinnan, I don't pay for the Wandering Archaic because now I can bounce Faber Elder, and that would have set you back on your upkeep, and then like a lot of this might not have happened.
I feel like we were talking a lot that game, and it's still, I couldn't, don't talk to Tyler. He's smarter than you.
That's why I didn't say a word that game.
We have another game. Let's do another one.
Let's play a second game.
Any pre-games?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Good luck, have fun.
Draw for a turn. Rejuvenating Springs. Pass.
Oh, we love drawing Gemstone Caverns as our City of Brass, lose 1, going to 39, cast a Birds of Paradise, pass the turn.
Sure, off return. Mana Confluence. That's Mana Confluence. And that's a Ragavan. I'll lose a 1 life to do it. Go to 39.
How am I supposed to know that that's a Ragavan without all the fancy colors?
There's nothing that says it on it. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Pass my turn.
Good job. Forest, and then cast a Burgeoning. Pass a turn.
Your end step cast a Worldly Tutor. I'm revealing Piper Right.
That shouldn't be a card name.
Piper.
Go to my turn and draw this card. Reflecting Pool.
Burgeoning trigger.
Put Hickory Woodlot into play.
Cast a Delighted Halfling. Pass.
Draw Ancient Tomb's land for turn.
Trigger Havenwood Battlegrounds.
You just keep burgeoning 3 lands.
That was my keep. You're looking at my keep.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome for that.
Yeah.
Lose 3 total life. Cast an Enduring Vitality. Cast this will take. So go.
Untap. Draw a card. Go to combat. Cam, I'll come at you for 2 with my Ragavan.
You revealed a forest.
Get a treasure token.
38.
Tarnished Citadel is my land for turn. Mana Vault. Losing 1 life from Mana Confluence. Going to 38. Put SISAY onto the stack.
Oh, a burgeoning trigger. I have City of Traders.
Oh yeah, that happened. SISAY is okay.
Yep.
Put Bloom Tender onto the stack. That's it for me. I will pass my turn. Mana Vault is always a card that looks weird in SISAY lists, I think, because so many of the things are pip intensive, but it's shown up in both of these games, and I feel like it shows like exactly why it is actually still so good.
Get a draw. 2 colorless mana with the City of Traders. Forest as my land for turn, getting rid of the City of Traders. I'll sacrifice Havenwood Battlegrounds for 2 green. Cast me a LUMRA. Mill 4. 3 hits. Put Havenwood Battlegrounds, City of Traders, Conduit Pylons, Shifting Woodlands, and Crystal Vein into play. All tapped. Surveil trigger. Leave on top.
Oh, that's scary.
No, it's not. Shut up, Dylan. Mr. Bloom, Tender, and SISAY over there. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. LONIS. It's my turn.
Untap, draw for turn. Tree of Tails. KINNAN. Pass the Llanowar Elves. Attack Dylan with a 3/3 with Vigilance.
Take 3. Go to 35.
Pass the turn.
Untap. On my draw step, take 1 from my Mana Vault. Yeah. Play Misty Rainforest as my land for turn. Fetch with Misty Rainforest. Go to 33. Underground Sea. Using 1 for Mana Confluence. Going to 32. Activate SISAY. I'm going to find Flash Thompson, Spider Fan. Choose to untap Bloom Tender and also tap down LONIS.
Boop.
Move to combat step now. Send Ragavan over at Don, our guest.
Exile KINNAN.
Wow. I'll make a treasure.
38.
Lose 3 life with Tarnished Citadel. Go to 29. SISAY activation, except now SISAY is a 4/4, so I can find a 3-drop. I'm going to find Derevi. I have a trigger. I will target the Bloom Tender to untap it. Cast KINNAN. Pass the turn. So I'm going to be honest. I did miscount somehow here. I thought I was actually going to be able to put a win together with Flash here, but I am a mana short, a color short. I'm not going to be able to do that. So realistically, I probably should have tutored a little bit differently with SISAY. Maybe waited, held back, done something else, not, painted myself a big warning sign and then just pass a turn. But c'est la vie,
Yeah, that is going to make us have to focus in on you. And it might change some of the decisions we have to make over the next turn cycle.
I've been using c'est la vie and just whenever recently.
Comme si, comme ça.
I don't think it works, but I'm just going to keep on doing it until someone says something.
Mi casa, tu casa.
You live, you learn.
Yeah. One in Rome.
Live, laugh, love. You know what I mean?
Untap and draw. Dylan, coming at you with an 8-power LUMRA. Summoner's Pact. I'm empty-handed. 1 card does not win me the game.
I could stop this. Cam, what do you get?
Yeah, I'm going to get Famished Worldsire to get a ton more lands and then pass the turn.
How confident are you that you're winning the game here?
0%. You stop this and then everyone has interaction so that you can't win and then you don't have a way to back up your win on your turn.
I think I'll believe you, and if I get got here, I'm willing to take that L. Yeah, go ahead.
Find the Famished Worldsire. Float all my mana now. Famished Worldsire. 8 lands I'll sacrifice. That's 24 counters. LUMRA will die to state-based actions, and Worldsire's ETB trigger will go on the stack. So I get to 24. Got Command Beacon, Dryad Arbor, Cradle, Lazatep Quarry, Sunscorched Desert, Lotus Field, Echoing Depths, Ancient Tomb, Beseju, Talon Gates has a trigger, Archway, and then Saga, and then Vesuva. Vesuva's gonna enter as a copy of the Lazatep Quarry, and I'm gonna have Echoing Depths enter as a copy of Shifting Woodlands. Arid Archway bounces a land to my hands, so I'll bounce this Talon Gates, which also is gonna phase out SISAY, I guess.
I have a Fierce that I could use on your opponents, but I can't if SISAY's gone. Do you care? I'm happy to try to work a deal out or something.
I would also rather you not phase out SISAY because my best chance of interacting with Dylan is to try and flip into a Drake, and if SISAY is phased out, then that's not going to do me
I'll
any
phase
good.
out LONIS. That sounds good, because LONIS will just come right back. Sunscorched Desert will deal Dylan a damage to his face, though.
I'll take that.
And then Lotus Field makes me sacrifice a couple of lands, so let's get rid of the Beseiju and the Desert. I'm done wasting your time. That was fun for me. I'll pass.
Yeah, this doesn't really win me the game, especially because I know that everyone, like, or especially you have interaction. So I need to make sure that, like, whatever I get isn't going to win the game. It's just going to be, like, the most brutal board that I can present to set me up for the next turn. And I think this is one of the better ways that I could do that.
Still in a pretty good spot, it looks like.
I mean, this would be insane if I had Amulet of Vigor to go along with all of this.
Untap, phase it. Back in, draw. Cephalid Coliseum, Piper right. Cast a Fabricate.
Fabricate, that sounds like we're dead.
No, because I have no mana.
I don't think I'm gonna counter this unless someone screams and says, Dylan, you're an idiot, but I don't think I counter this.
I won't scream that until it's way too late, and then I'll be the idiot.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Neither Cam nor I are casting anything that the Fierce Guardianship can counter that's going to win us the game. So, like, it isn't a win now, it's a win next turn, but, like, if there's going to be a next turn. Honestly, what I have in hand is the Gemstone Caverns that you guys know about and this Endurance that I'm about to cast. So, like, I'm going to try and do 2 flips to stop you, Dill. Like, that's literally all I can do. If I do succeed in stopping you, then we will end up just losing on Dawn's turn.
This doesn't win now, and then technically there's a world where Tyler top decks Basalt Monolith and goes, oh, okay, well, here we go. Here's something.
Basalt Monolith would not win me the game here either. I have no outlet.
Oh, this is tricky. I don't know. Don's our guest. I'm letting the Fabricate resolve. I don't think it's...
There you go.
Yeah. All right. It's close, and since it's close, it resolves.
I will reveal a grinding station. That'll be in my hand, and I shall pass the turn.
End step, I will lose 2 to Ancient Tomb going to 34. Hardcast this Endurance, because basically it's a mana rock. As long as I'm doing this, I will target Cameron with the ETB.
Gnarly. I didn't even want these lands anyway.
Untap, draw for turn, play a Gemstone Caverns. This puts me down to 32. Activate Kinnan. That's a whiff. Activate Kinnan a second time. Flush duplicate, enter, and it can be a copy of Derevi, I suppose. I'll have it untap this Enduring Vitality.
It's not helpful to get in an attack at me that I would let you get through to get another Derevi untap. Is that helpful at all?
Remember how this happened last time when you gave Tyler something and he won the game instead?
I will also second
Oh my
that.
god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You shouldn't put out all of your things in a threatening manner.
That was true. That was my bad. I definitely should have waited on that.
I'm just gonna let that curdle, Dylan, as though you're not like about to win. It could matter depending on something. I'm gonna lose 1 more life to City of Brass to generate a green, cast my last card in hand, which is Crop Rotation, and I'm gonna sacrifice Gemstone Caverns as an additional cost.
Cast Fierce Guardianship targeting crop rotation.
Tyler, can you tell me what your plan is here, and maybe I can help out?
This would get me 1 more Kinnan activation. So if Gaia's Cradle entered, it would tap for 6, and Enduring Vitality could tap for double blue. So if I was to go and Cameron was to let me in with Enduring Vitality, I could hit float 6, target the Gaia's Cradle to untap it, float another 6, and use the 2 blue here. I would be able to get 2 more Kinnan activations. If you want to do that, assuming you're worried about me then just being able to win the game, I will like hard commit to like, even if I find a more Breeze color, I will just not take it.
The only thing is, because if I cast this, I'm basically out of the game. I lose my next turn as well.
It's packed in a game.
It's a pact, but still gives me an extra turn maybe if you can steal the SISAY. But yeah, I need your word that you will not win.
Even if I see Breeze color, I will not take it. Yeah.
Okay. I will show a pact for the Fierce. Sorry,
That's
Dylan.
fine. No, it's fair. That's the game. It's totally fair. It's just so funny that something very similar is happening again as the first one.
Crop Rot's good.
Yeah.
Find the Gaia's Cradle. Move to combat. Cam, are you still on board with this plan?
Yeah, hit me.
Hit you with an Enduring Vitality.
35.
Point a Derevi trigger at the Gaia's Cradle. Respond by floating 6 mana. Derevi trigger resolve. Tap Enduring Vitality for double blue. Activate Kinnan. That's a whiff. Tap Gaia's Cradle for 6 green. Spend the 1 blue and do it again. It is another whiff.
Oh, no.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll take a damage from the Mana Vault. Oh yeah. Activate SISAY. Find this Deadpool. I'll have it come in as a copy of Derevi and get a trigger to target the Bloom Tender to untap it. Tap Bloom Tender for a Wooburg plus an extra black mana to activate SISAY again. I suppose I could make it more safe somehow, theoretically, but I don't think that that's necessary. I guess it doesn't actually harm me, and since no one has Screaming, we concede I will have to do the slightly longer way.
I am screaming we concede.
Oh, we can see.
Yeah, I can show my hand.
Oh, no, okay, all right. I'm happy to go through like many more steps that will eventually allow me to do it a little bit more succinctly, but I'm going to find this Emil, activate Emil, flickering Derevi, and when Derevi comes in, I will untap the Bloom Tender, tap the Bloom Tender for Wooburg, and I'll use 3 of it, leaving 2 floating to activate Emil, to flicker the Derevi, to untap the Bloom Tender. Tap the Bloom Tender for another Wooburg, use 3 of that mana to activate Emil, to flicker Derevi, and make infinite mana of all colors this way. I will activate my SISAY, find this Cutzel, find this Mount Doom. Continue the loop, activating Emil, flickering Derevi, untapping the Mount Doom after I deal y'all damage with the billions of mana that I've made. Cool?
Cool. Nicely done.
Very good, very good.
Still got there somehow, got lucky. SISAY is powerful. It just keeps on going, keeps on doing. Love it. Even when you make a mistake, it's still good.
Tyler's deck sucks. Couldn't find Gilded Drake at all today when he needed it to.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Thanks, MTG, Wandering Around, Mike H, Tom Bieber, Keelman of Upkeep MTG, Nathan Cohen, Mr. Jerby, Okie Toad, Penguin Man 0089, Eli the Magic Guy, David Newman, Johnny Denver Omelet, Rocky Hall, Pat Fires, Frogman, Spangler, Demetrius Clark, Larceny Roars, Your Boy Blue, Sparky B, Insomnia, SC Phillip, Olden Groupie, Zach Hartley, Big Legs Banjo, Reactive, Sean of the Ice, Gabriel Garrett, Mace the Ace, Luke Cook, Connor Sipon, Joshua Day, Corner Wild, Uncle Butts, Doot Loot, Quadja A. Hamid, Scott Hawk, and Baby G-Bus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Thank you, Dragon Shield, for supporting the show. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off.
Follow us on the internet for more content.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
It is what it is. Another saying for you. Nick Saucy, Max McComber, Ben Finelli, Brooks, Safarius, Ashwing, Sarcastic, Mystic Muffin Man, Zachary Colston, Dalton Poteet, Jan Wildfang, Tom Swale, and David Nelson. Thanks, y'all.
What did we do wrong?
Nothing. I don't have anything funny to say. Just move it along.
I spaced out entirely.
This is a rare no glasses cam. This looks like a whole new character that you got, maybe?
Yeah.
I got a comment on Kofu Chain Bear that said, do you feel like playing the Eldrazi to go infinite with Food Chain in the deck has been worth it?
Yeah.
And I just said, no.